Alright, back online. My last stream crashed, so we're going to do a return flight here from Paphos, Cyprus, back to Tel Aviv, Israel. Let's jump in the plane and get her started up here. I'm going to pause the music for the beginning here. Hopefully that doesn't lock up my computer again, I mean. Alright, let's get this thing started. Again. Yikes. I get our battery on. Come on. On. Ground power on. Let's get everybody seated. Get our IRSs aligned again. Nav lights on. Get our APU started. Alright, let's just double check the fuel load here. Yep, we're going to have to add some fuel. That should do us. Get some lights on in the cockpit here. Alright, let's get our IRS and FMC set up here. Initial position, where are we? LL, no, that's not it. Clear. LC, PH. Double check that. LCPH, yep. And grab our GPS again. Toss that in there. Let's get over to our route. We're going to LL BG, Tel Aviv, Ben Gurion Airport. You know, I'm tempted just to do a straight shot. Just to make up for my stream dying last time. We will do two. Well, let's see, what's our heading here? Our heading is easterly. Alright, yeah, that's direct shot. So, we will go to, let's do 5,000. Oh. 250. Alright. Limits, not going to take any flaps for departure. 5 CG. Get our V speeds in. Departure, we're doing 29. Execute. Arrival. I have no freaking clue. Let me see. The winds are light and variable over there. Let's take a look. I'm looking at my other screen here. LLBG. I can look if I can find a chart someplace. Ay. Lots of stuff. Nope. I meant Tel Aviv. Here we go. Jeppesen view. Let's take a look. What do we got for runways here? We have looking at all the Jeppesen charts. Here we go. There we go. Airport diagram. We will land runway 08. Or 12. Actually, let's do 12. That takes us closer to the. Yeah, it takes us closer to the terminal, and it's almost a straight shot. So ILS 12, no transitions. This is going to be a straight shot flight. Let's go to our legs here. And we're going to be flying this via. We're not going to do any of the altitudes here. We're gonna manually fly this. Looking good. Okay. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clear out everything after the runway, because we are not going around. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Delete, 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 execute, and we're going to delete that guy. There we go. Don't need anything cluttering us. Look at it. Perfect. What a flight. Disregard that. We're going to be climbing out to our altitude. Alright. What did I say? 25,000. Alright, let's set that up here. To 5,000. And we'll set 250 for speed till we get up to altitude. Then we'll manually fly it. Let's set, what do we want? We want our course over here. We'll set that for our approach course, 120. Close enough. I'll take a look at the approach plate once we get closer. Alright, there we go. Let's do our pushback. And basically, we're going to go like this. Right there is good enough. Perfect.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Sure thing. Alright, let's get back up here, get ready for engine start. And we'll call for our pushback.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Thank you. Alright, we got APU power. Let's go to APU power. Let's get everything on over here. Copilot is raring to go. Seatbelts are on. That's all on. Okay, looking good there. Get our collision lights on. Window heat on. Pitot heat on. Get our hydraulics going. APU bleed on. Start cooling off the cockpit. We're going up to 25,000. Perfect. Let's see here. What is the altitude at Tel Aviv? It
okay.
is...
All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Yep, stand by there. Let's see. Altitude, altitude, altitude. What is the altitude? If you're going to read a chart sideways, it's not fun. Come on, there's got to be an altitude down here somewhere. Let me zoom into this chart a little bit. Alright, here we go. Elevation, there we go, 135-ish. Okay, so we will set that here for our 150. Get back in the cockpit, let's get our pushback done. Brake on. Get our panel lights back on. I got a bunch of dogs over here that are raring to go. We'll get ready for engine start here. Look outside here. She should be hooking us up.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, parking brake off.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alrighty. Pack left and right off. Go to ground on both engines. We want to get out of here. Get this flight done. Hopefully the computer does not crash again. we're down here, we'll set our trim tab for takeoff. Get our yoke back on. And let's see, so our initial course is what? 120, 130, about 139 or something like that. Let's go ahead and set that in here. Alright, engines are fired up. Let's go over to the engine generator. Put our bleeds on for engines. APU bleed off and APU off. Alright, no orange lights up here. Looks like we're good. Flight director armed. Auto throttle arm. Alright, let's take a look out here. We'll see where we're taxiing to, right to the end of that runway. And so we get a taxi on the runway, and then do a little loop over there. Get our view set up for departure here.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Alright, parking brake is on.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Get our logo light on. Navs were already on, beacons on. Wait for her to disconnect and we will get on our way.
Tow is disconnected.
I guess the flight has started here, hasn't it?
Hand signal on the right.
Get rid of that.
We'll see you next time, and have a safe flight.
Alright, thank you very much. That lady's got short hair. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Brakes off. Alright, flaps to 5 for takeoff. Auto braking to rejected takeoff. Spoilers are down. Trim tab is set. Put our strobes on since we're going to be crossing a runway. And taxi lights.
Approaching 29. On runway 2,400 feet remaining.
You can see the VOR all the way at the end of the runway there. There's There's our VOR for this airport. Taxiing a little fast because I want to get out of here and actually do a landing where the computer doesn't crash. Alright, let's get everybody ready for takeoff. Turn the sound up a little bit so we can listen to those engines roar just for the takeoff. Landing lights are on.
Approaching 29.
And we are clear for our immediate departure.
On runway 29.
Get this show on the road. Rotating. Gear up. Airspeed hold.
400.
Your first notch of flaps up.
1,000.
1,000 feet. We will start our turn out of Cyprus here. Alright, 2,500 feet. We'll get the remaining flaps up. Turn the sound down there a little bit. Bring the music back up. So I fiddle around with some wind shifts here. Go to our heading hold. Watch us depart out of Cyprus. Let's do the other view. Should look nicer. Above the clouds, we'll put our strobes off. Back in the cockpit here and clean some things up. Gear to off. Flaps are up. Turn our auto braking off. And let's see, and we're climbing out to 25,000 feet. Landing lights off. We'll turn the logo off and wing lights off. We are on our way to Tel Aviv. Let's see what we can see of Cyprus as we leave. Double check our speed here. We're going to want to start increasing our speed since we're climbing out here. Go to 310. You can see it's a pretty short flight today. Trying to make up for my my flight. I had a flight coming in. If anybody's new on the stream, the prior live stream, I was going from Tel Aviv to Cyprus, and lo and behold, we were a little bit high, doing a 360 to lose some altitude, coming onto the approach, and of course the computer died on me, locked up. So we're not using the altitudes here in the FMC. We're just doing pretty much a direct flight, and just manually doing the altitude and speed. Nice quick flight. As we say goodbye to Paphos, or probably saying that wrong, Cyprus. Take a look outside. Turn the sound down a little bit, it gets loud out here. We are flying the 737-800 Zibo mod with El Al Israeli Airlines livery. There actually is a flight, daily flight, doing a round-trip daily flight from Tel Aviv to whatever, to Cyprus, in the 737-800, flown by Ryanair. So I figured I'd pick this route. Pretty short flight, it's like 15 minutes in real time. We're going to make it a little bit quicker, because we're gonna go max to this plane. We're gonna max it out. We're almost at our altitude here. We probably could go higher, but so it's a short flight. We'll see if we can get up to 0.81 at 25,000 feet. Might have to drop that down a little bit. Alright, seatbelt signs are going to come off. We'll let people stroll around a little bit. Hit the John. Lav, bathroom, toilet, whatever you want to call it. And let's see if we can get our speed up here. We're trying, cranking it. Come on. Ground speed's just reaching 400. Look at our progress here. We should be at Tel Aviv at 6:18. So roughly half an hour. Half an hour, and we will be on the ground. Hopefully. See if we can get up to point 8 here without stressing the plane too much. Nice day over the Eastern Mediterranean this time around. It was pretty hazy last time. Alright, we got a few minutes here, so I'm going to go take a lav break. Keep an eye on the systems here. Be right back. getting there fast. Oh yeah, look at that. Already shaved like 5 minutes off our time. 6:13. Top of descent is coming up about 40 miles. Should be on the ground, what, about 25 minutes or so? Look around in the Zeebo here. Hey Pedro, how's it going? Welcome aboard. Doing a quick flight here to Tel Aviv, Israel, from Cyprus. Should be on the ground in about 20 minutes or so, maybe sooner. Yeah, we got our top of descent coming up. Zoom in on it a little bit, about 10 miles. Oh, where are we going? Let's see. We will start down to, I don't know. We're doing a manual flight here. We're flying, kind of hand flying it, VFR in it, sort of. down to 2,000. It's pretty flat over there in Tel Aviv. We'll be landing runway 12. We're about at our top of descent, so let's go ahead and start on down. About, let's see here, looking down here, we got 73 miles to the intersection, another 2 miles, another 7 miles to the runway, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 80 miles out of the airport. I think I see Israel up ahead. So just for this flight, we're going to be doing a visual approach to runway 12 at Tel Aviv. Let's get ourselves slowed down a little bit. Looks like we're about 40 miles out-ish. 47, 48, or 49 miles out, roughly, from the runway. See what the LNAV does here. I wonder if VNAV. Yeah, I guess we can do VNAV. Well, I don't want to do VNAV. VNAV tends to bring us in a little bit too high. What do we got here? 6:15. Yeah, we got about 10, 11 minutes and we should be on the ground. Get set up for our initial approach here and landing. We'll go to 2 on the auto brakes. Just passing 10,000 feet. We'll go ahead and mouse will work, and we'll go ahead and put on our landing lights. Put the seatbelt sign back on. Start getting slowed down. Be breaking through this little cloud layer here in a few minutes. Get ourselves slowed up here. Let's get into our get our speed down here. Yeah, 5 notches of flaps in, or 5 degrees. Still a little fast. Let's get slowed down here. Alright, looks like we're about 20 miles out of the airport. Get our view set up here. Calm the dog down. scenery loading there or something. Started stuttering. Like, don't crash on me, man. Alright, just coming up to our turn here. Final turn onto final. If that makes sense. Or turn to final. Come on, turn. I'm getting there. Co-pilot needs to go for a walk. Need to get on the ground. Hello, Tel Aviv. Alright, there's our turn. We should be about 10 miles out. So as soon as the turn finishes here, we'll take over the controls. Get ourselves slowed up to our final approach speed here. We'll do about 145. Go to 10 on the flaps, or sorry, 15. I think I see the airport in sight. Got some buildings here popping up for Tel Aviv. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take over the altitude hold. We'll disengage that. LNAV 2, we'll get rid of that. In fact, we'll get rid of all of it. Have the airport in sight. About 5 miles now, we'll go gear down. Approach flaps. Turn the sound up a little bit for the approach. Turn the music down a little bit for the approach. Around with the music, almost went below our stall speed. Alright, let's get lined up over here. Alright, landing gear is down. We got 3 green, flaps down, auto braking is set, spoilers armed. Alright, 1,000 feet, looking good. Wind shifts around here.
Approaching 1, 2.
200 feet where you're landing.
10,
Reversers out. Alright, reversers off. Manual braking. Spoilers down. Let's get cleaned up. Landing light off. Welcome to Tel Aviv, Israel. We'll take one of the first parking spots here and do a little replay. See how that manual approach and landing went. Alright, let's just let's set the parking brake here, seatbelts off, and let's go ahead and do a little replay of that landing, and we will call it a day. Finally, a flight where my airplane or my computer didn't crash. Right there's pretty good. Let's see, we'll watch Tel Aviv go by here. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the hate button, whatever you want to hit. I try to do live streams on X-Plane a couple times a week. So enjoy the rest of the flight here. Let's get my ending music on. Let me see here. Let's see, where is that? There it is. Alright. Enjoy the landing into Tel Aviv, Ben Gurion Airport, Israel. Thanks for watching again, guys. Thanks again, guys. Bye. Till next time.